So let's put our hands together to welcome Teacher Caroline from Global at Damansara Jaya. Welcome, Teacher Caroline.
Hi, good morning,
Hello, nice to see
Jolie.
you.
How's
Good
your Saturday
morning.
morning?
Yeah, it has been good, and I'm sure you will be very good because you're gonna teach us some new tricks, right?
Yeah, today's lesson is geometric patterns in watercolor. And I think it's fun because I like watercolor, so it's nice to
Yeah.
experiment and play around with. So we're gonna have fun.
Okay. So, Teacher Caroline, are you gonna use one screen today, or you're gonna use two screens today?
Sorry?
Are you gonna use one screen to show us your
Yes,
artworks, or you're gonna
only
have
one screen today. One screen.
only one
Yeah.
screen? Okay, that's good. I've prepared my watercolor, my papers, and everything, so I can't wait to get it started right now.
Jolly, you're gonna be joining me?
I'm gonna be joining you offline.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pass the screen to you right now. Okay.
Okay. Sure. Thank you.
See you later.
See you later. Hi everyone, good morning. My name is Teacher Caroline and I'm from Global Art Damansara Asia. And um I hope everyone is good. I hope everyone is ready to kickstart our Saturday morning with a little bit of art and watercolor and playing around with some masking tape. So, as Teacher Jolly earlier mentioned, the things that you would need is, first of all, since it's watercolor, we're going to need watercolor. I have my little palette here with me. So this will do. This is fine. Those of you who got any watercolor at home, awesome. You need a palette. You need tissue paper to wipe your brushes. You need some brushes. Medium size would be better. And art block, A4 paper. Now, if you're using art block, I would say you don't have any problem with how much of water you use or how watery the paint is. But if you're using a slightly thinner paper like an A4 paper, then I would say maybe not, try and not make the paint so wet, too much water, then the paper will tear easily. Okay? Um, the most important actually that we need is the watercolor and the masking tape. Now, I'm going to be using the thinnest masking tape. If you don't have this, I have the medium tape. If you want the strips a bit thinner, maybe you can cut the strips into half if you can. Now, the difference is only use masking tape, as Teacher Jolly mentioned earlier, because this one does not tear the paper when you take it out. And it also stops the water from coming to the other side. So that's the purpose of this today. We're going to create our geometric shapes using the masking tape. So the difference is this is cellophane tape. We don't use this. We use the masking tape. Okay, so I am going to get started. Now, I'm going to do something like this. We're going to do something like this today. Okay, so as you can see, all these white parts here are the ones where I put the tape later. I'm going to peel it off. We're going to put the tape on first, and then we're going to paint inside. Something like batik lah, you can say, but only thing that it's not wax, it's masking tape. So I'm going to cut the heart shape, which we learned last week, which you fold it in half, it becomes this. So now my paper is like this. So I'm going to fold it in half. And this is how I'm going to draw. I'm going to draw it. And we're going to cut. So let me show you. Okay, so I've drawn half a heart. Folded. Sorry. Okay. And now we're going to take the scissors. Now, kids, those of you, like I mentioned before, under parents' supervision when you're using the scissors. Okay. So now we cut. Those of you who can, just be careful. when you're using scissors. Yeah. Okay, so after you cut, you open up, it's a heart shape. Okay, so now I'm going to move the camera a little lower so you can see what I'm doing. So now we have the heart shape here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by taking a masking tape. Now I am going to put one line straight across. So I'm just going to put one tape here from here, press softly to make sure it's secure. And then the little bit on the extra, I'll just cut. And then for the time being, you just fold it backwards and press. Just press softly. Okay. Now, I have a line this way. Now, to make a geometric shape, if I put a line across here, I'll have a square right here. What are our basic geometric shapes? We have square, we have circle, we have rectangle. So I'm going to make a square here. I'll put right across. You can put and do and make any pattern you want. Doesn't have to follow. So like here we have a here we have a triangle. Here we have a shape that's not defined, but it is a geometrical shape with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 points. And then you have a rectangle over here. So later, once we are done with it, you can actually see the pattern that comes out when you take out the masking tape. So that should be pretty exciting. Okay, so I'm going to fold it here. Fold it here. So now this is it. So I have a cute little geometric square over here. I have a long rectangle over here. Not really rectangle, but you know, it's curving inside. So yeah. So now let's just continue and make some more. So I'm going to put one at the side here. Okay. So hey, look, I've got something that looks like a triangle. Even this looks like a triangle. All right. So we continue making patterns. Okay. Cut. I have another tiny little triangle which we can paint in. So teacher is just going to continue to make her own pattern. Interesting. I don't know what this looks like, but see this? Okay. Cool. So now we continue. Since you will have some big, some small, maybe you don't want to put too many tapes, so that you actually have some space in order for you to put in the watercolor. Okay. So I'm not going to do that much. I am probably just going to do maybe one across here or one across here. Yeah. Okay. This is nice. Okay, this. And maybe okay. Here. So now I think this is just enough. So the space is quite big for us to put in some watercolor. All right. So now we put the other stuff away. We're gonna start with the painting right now. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. You need a small cup of water to wash your brushes for watercolor. So I cut a 7-Up bottle of Coke water works, or a cup of anything would do. Okay. So what's gonna happen? Okay, so maybe the first color. Let me bring it closer. Okay. All right. So your brush. I'm going to start with purple. Okay. So what's going to happen? I am going to put a bit of I'm also going to do one solid color, and then one I can show you with some with blending with 2 colors, 3 colors. Okay, that'll be fun the first try. So now it doesn't matter if you touch the masking tape, because that's what the tape is for, in order later when we peel off we get a nice straight line. So paint purple in here. Okay, all right, here you go. It's a nice purple. And then let's see, what's the next color? Okay, I feel like going with orange. So now I'm going to blend 2 colors, which is orange and yellow. So I'm going to put the orange, just a little bit of orange over here. Yeah. All right. Now I'm going to wash my brush first before I touch the yellow. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix these 2 colors. Mix these 2 colors. Okay. Touch a bit more yellow. Okay, so when you blend, it should look like this. Okay. Maybe just okay, we're done. Now, next color, I'd want to go for some red. So, go for some dark red. And then we go for some dark red and a little bit of orange. red and light red. Okay. Okay. Now next, this one inside here, I think I would put maybe some light green. So kids, this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be coloring all the geometric shapes inside of the masking tape. This one, I'll just put it one color. Now we can go for some dark blue. Okay. Some dark blue. Okay. Now I'm going to take some light blue, more like cobalt blue. Small patterns I won't do blending because it's a bit tough. So I'll just do one solid colors. Then when we have a bigger space, we can do 3 colors. I'll show you 3 colors. Okay, now let's see, maybe dark green. So as you're painting, it should look like this. Doesn't matter if you touch the masking tape, we're going to peel it off it. Okay. This is more of a viridian. Okay. So next, I'm going to teach you guys how to blend 3 colors. Okay. We have medium blue. Okay. Okay. We have medium blue. I'm going to take medium blue, medium green, and light green. So I touch a bit of medium green. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix these colors. So when you mix it, it should look like this. And then we're going to put a bit of yellow at the bottom. And the final color to mix. Now, when we mix this, it's not yellow anymore. It becomes light green. So this is what we do. We blend it. Okay. Try not to do this very roughly if you're using an A4 paper because it will tear the paper. So you just need to be a little careful and a little softer when you paint. Okay, now this one here. Put this shape to go. What color should I put next? Okay, let's go for some brown. Let's go for some dark brown. Okay, dark brown. Wash. Light brown. Dark brown, light brown. medium brown, sorry, and light brown. And light brown is also known as yellow ochre. So I've blended 3 colors over here. Okay. Let's see what we have. Maybe I take some light green. And I have some light yellow over here. I'll take some light yellow just to make it bright. If any of you got neon colors, fluorescent paint, I unfortunately don't have, but that would be so awesome if you had, because that would really make your colors pop. And that's actually what we want. We're looking for something bright and colorful. Okay. So now I go for, actually, this is one of my favorite colors. No, you know what? Let's go for a red. Let's go for red. And I'm going to take light orange. And I'm going to mix. Oh yeah, guys, you might want to use a newspaper for the bottom. I'm not using it because I don't. This is my art table. It's always dirty. But you might want to use a newspaper to protect your table, because you're painting outside, it will touch and it will dirty your table. So yeah, okay. Now I will use a little bit of dark purple. Okay. Dark purple and light blue. Purple and blue mix is very nice color. Okay. That. Okay, and then maybe we can have a little bit of gray. Now, gray is a bit of a dull color, so we mix it up with some yellow. Gray and yellow is a very pretty color. Now I'm gonna do light orange, very, very light orange, and some yellow. Oh, I'm actually kind of liking this yellow combination. Yellow. Huh, not bad. Okay, so we have this. As you can see, we're almost done. Just have this one and this one. So, what color to do? Okay, color, light red. So this one I won't be doing any shading, just one solid color. Okay. And this one. Put dark blue. Dark blue. Should like, okay. So now, when you're finished, it should look like this. Okay. So you need to give it time for it to dry before you start peeling off the tape. So what I have done is I have my hairdryer, so that would help make it dry a little faster. So let's dry this up. Also, kids, if you are using a hairdryer, it's an electrical equipment, please get an adult to supervise you or do it. Okay, so now that it's we're finished with the drying, so I'm going to peel out the masking tape. So I need to see which was the last masking tape. Okay, so okay, clean mirror for you to see. Slowly pull the tape out. Okay. So it should look like this. Right across here. Okay. So now I'm going to go the next tape. Okay. Side. You can see I'm doing it very, very slowly. Okay. This one. Oops. Okay. Right. This one. So this is pretty much also same like the other one, because the other one was also in a heart shape. You can write your Mother's Day message at the back to your mom as a card, or Yeah. Put a magnet and stick it on the fridge. Okay, the last one is slowly. And when you're done, it should look like this. Now, this is the one that I did earlier, and this is the one we did today. So can you see, sorry, can you see all the different shapes that we have made using masking tape? Fun, right? I really like this because I really like painting. So I was saying to you guys earlier, so when you fold it in half, you can either give your mom this, the shape of the card can be like this, or you can just write the message at the back. Thank you for being such an awesome mom. Thank you for all your sacrifices. I love you, mom. Something sweet, and give it to your mom, and write Happy Mother's Day. Yep. Jolly, you there?
Hello, teacher.
Hi.
Wow, nice.
Nice,
You
right?
know what? You know what, teacher? I couldn't find my masking tape, so I couldn't do
You
it.
cannot find masking tape. Okay,
Yeah,
what do you have? What kind of tapes do you have? Can you show me what kind of tape you have?
I have double-sided tape only at the moment.
Okay, double-sided tape a bit hard lah. It's a bit difficult. But let's just say if you don't have double-sided tape, you can always draw geometrical shapes.
Oh, yeah.
So, like okay, like example, I will take let me take my ruler. Let me just move my screen down. Yeah, we can always make do. If don't have, it's okay. But obviously with the tape it looks nicer, but if you don't have, this is what you do. Yeah, Jolly, you just take your pencil very lightly, you just draw
Uh-huh.
here one line, you you make your pattern using the lines. So at the end of the day, it's going to look like this. So instead of tapes, you have your lines. Can do this lah. So you see, you can draw
Oh,
and then you can paint inside of these boxes.
oh,
Yeah,
right.
so that's an option if you
Silly.
don't have it lah.
Ah, I see. That's why just now I was like, oh, see, because right after I left the screen, right, I went to go and get my masking tape, and then all I have
Mhm.
is the one that is really thick and is almost finishing as well. So I got kind of sad though.
Oh wait, so you have masking tape,
I
but
have
it's the
the
big
thick
one, right?
one.
Okay, you know what
Yeah.
you do? Because
Mm.
what we also can do is you can cut this one into half. Semangat, you cut into half and then just use.
Cutting into strips
Yeah,
like that.
it works.
Uh,
Yeah,
Thank you, teacher, for solving this for me. Later, I'll do it. So, as usual, I prepared a smaller card so that I thought I could do it faster. But yeah,
no
later I'll do
problem.
it.
No problem. Actually, I think
Teacher,
the
I
small
really love
size
the
will be
outcome.
really cute.
Yeah. So basically, teacher has already taught us two different cards to be made that you can actually send to your mommy, right?
Correct.
And then tomorrow
Both
is
are in a
Mother's Day
similar shape
already.
of heart.
Hmm. Yeah, so that's really nice. Thank you, Teacher Caroline, for sharing all this with us. And then can you like show us the heart shape again? Because I really love the difference, between two heart shapes.
Oh, okay.
Although
Yeah,
the
sure.
methods are the same, but then you have different color combination and different shapes, and then it just looks so different. Hey,
So
Michelle.
okay, so the other one I cut out is like you are asking me to show the both of this, right?
Oh yeah, can. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 2 days ago, Teacher Nisha plus, because I saw the comment here, Nisha, sorry. Teacher Caroline actually taught us how to make one of the card as well for Mother's Day, and today she taught us another one that is very suitable for Mother's Days as well. Yeah. Do you know that my niece and my nephew, right, they actually made this the previous one. So
Okay,
after
they
the
made
class, right,
themselves.
they sent yeah, after the class, they actually sent me the video of them like following the class.
Oh,
Mm,
nice. That's
yeah,
awesome.
and then that night itself, we video called, and then my niece was showing me, and then she said, "Oh, this is gonna be the surprise for mommy," and so on. Then she added all the sparkles and things.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. That's the nice touch to it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I told her that, oh, I think you should hide it first, don't show it to mommy. Then she said,
Yes.
oh, I think she will find it anyway. And I say, you just give it to your daddy first. Ask daddy to keep for you.
Yeah, yeah. Good idea. Good idea.
So for kids and parents, that if you are watching this, always feel free to replay and replay and replay, because the methods that teacher Caroline taught us today is not only to be applied on a Mother's Day card, okay, it could be applied on anywhere as well. Even like, for example, if you go to school, you have all those art homeworks, right? This is one of the way to paint as well. Very simple, but the outcomes is super, very nice.
Yes.
So once again, thank you, Caroline, Teacher Caroline, for being here with us. We hope to see you again soon, all
Yes.
right?
I hope to come onto the show again and teach you guys some other new stuff and painting techniques and just basically just having fun as well and relaxing with
Yeah,
you.
yeah. And then maybe like combining things that we have at home. That's really nice.
That's the most fun part. I used to, as a kid, just go around my house, don't know thinking what. It's actually fun, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay, once again, thank you, Teacher Caroline, and we hope to see you. Bye bye.